Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. We'll talk about that. Good morning. Welcome. Morning Mindset. Happy 4th of July Eve, right? Everybody still have their fingers from the weekend if you partook in any festivities. Ours will be tomorrow night. We just kind of impromptu get together, I think, is what's going to happen. Kind of went over budget on our celebration effects. But hey, that's what happens, right? That's what happens. I'm not the only one that does that, am I? We'll talk about that too. Morning Mindset, July 3rd, Monday. Guess what, folks? We're officially in the second half of the year. Second half of the year. That reminds me, I'm going to grab another tab because I'm going to get the goal sheet so that way people can still add to it, and we'll talk about them on Wednesday. But we're going to talk about our goals from the first half, where we are. Maybe we need to set some new ones for the second half of the year, but that is what we are going to do on Wednesday morning. Now, morning mindset, first time here. When you get in here, let me know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. It is sunny. We've had a weekend of rain here, and it was just soggy in that. It's sunny today. We're supposed to get sun today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be hot. It is supposed to be July weather, so we have that here. As far as this morning, I'm drinking some Cosmic Stardust. Cosmic Stardust. Taste out of this world. You like what I did there? So that's what we got going on this morning here. But the most important thing that I need out of you is your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So my day's been going since a little before 4 this morning. I got pulled pork on the smoker, so that's rocking and rolling there. Any rush or VIP orders that came in Friday through this morning is going out today. So we're making sure that all the VIPs, all of the rush orders, everything that came in, we're getting those out this morning. I already started printing, and that's why I was maybe a minute and a half late or so, because I was doing, have you done that, right? I maybe, let me spit it out. So I know how long it takes to print stuff. You look at your schedule, you look at this, okay, here's what this is. I knew what I had going on here. I had it timed where I thought I can print this amount of jobs, and then I should end right before I needed to go live here. And then that's how it worked. It sort of worked out that way. The last stuff was going through the dryer, and I had about a minute and a half to go on it. And I wasn't going to walk away from that. I'll let you guys wait a minute and a half, but just to make sure everything went fine on it. So I started printing this morning, getting jobs out. If you're VIP or you ordered rush services over this weekend, your stuff is going out today. So there was people that needed stuff, by the end of the week, which meant, hey, we needed to produce it today and do 2-day shipping so that way they could have it, by Thursday, because tomorrow's a holiday. So that throws everything off. So we needed to make sure we got those out for you. So thank you for those orders. Remember, you can use the code USA to save 20% on all DTF transfer orders through tomorrow. So we've got that going in there. Remember, when you get in here, check in. I don't want to be all quiet by my cell phone and see what you guys are up to. What are your plans? Are you working today? Are you off today? And you're just sitting in here enjoying this? Let me know what your plans are for today. So for our plans, anything that is the rush or VIP that is in the next hour, by 10 a.m. is our cutoff for same day print service. So we'll give it to that, but then we'll get anything that comes in VIP or same day print service by 10 a.m. We'll get those out and then get everything boxed up out the door, shipping and that. I still need to go pick up some stuff for the pool today, so we got to do that, which that's what that is. Where to go? That's what that is. Chlorine on the shirt. Oh, there it is. Chlorine on the shirt. Bleach the shirt out. So I've got to get some more stuff for that. I need some more smoking accessories for the grill, so I'm going to go pick some of those up. Trying to get a head count on who's actually coming tomorrow to see if we need more stuff, because so far for the weekend, we've done ribs, and I don't think there's a whole lot of those left. Chicken legs, there's some of those left. We've got pulled pork on today, and then tomorrow, 4th of July, as always, is burgers and dogs. So I need to make sure that we have enough for that. I don't know sure what time everybody's coming, but there's some stuff we can do. But as far as what's going on our 5 things today, we've got get DTF printed, we got to get orders shipped out. I've got invoices to get out from everybody that did rush services over the weekend. I've got to clean. I've got to cook. That's my stuff for it right there. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty good Monday right there. And I've already been up 4.5 hours, 5 hours. It was because it was before 5. It was about 3:30 when I got up this morning. So I'm like, ooh, I just need to get up and go so I can get stuff done and rocking and rolling today. So Darren, good morning to you. Last day of the tent for you. How's sales been? When we went to the fireworks store yesterday, we have one that's open, June through part of July, and then it's open around New Year's. And it's a freestanding building. Used to be an old Best Buy. Prices, I don't know. Like they seem about in line with what they were with the tents when we would go up to Wisconsin or down to Missouri. But it was one of those where it just saved me. I could have went through some other tents, but I'm like, it's just right off the interstate. Let's just go here. Pick out the stuff that you want for the kids. Pick out that. But they were jam packed, like wall to wall people. And when somebody just down the aisles and you're hearing stuff and looking at stuff, and you're like, how do you go? One of the things that I have realized is that fireworks now aren't what they were like when 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you just went and you just bought. You didn't have any clue what it did. You don't know what was you just read it. You're like, oh, 3 bears bouncing. I don't know. You'd ask the guy, and they're like, oh, yeah, it has 3 balls that come out and shoot and like this. And you just took their word for it. So you'd spend the money on it. And then it wasn't until that night or 4th of July or whenever you lit it off that you were, severely disappointed because you were like, I spent my money on that, or severely excited because you're like, that was an awesome one. We need to remember that for next year. Well, now everything is scanning QR codes. So you can scan it and just watch the fireworks to see what it does. So yeah, I was like, oh, that kind of takes the fun out of it, but it also, now it kind of gets us what we want. And maybe we went a little overboard, but hey, we only blow stuff up once a year, so why not, right? Why not? What's your plans for the 4th? What are you guys gonna do? What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. I know I'm in for a little bit. We planned on doing. I worked a little this weekend because as I seen orders come in, I knew that I was going to have almost a full day of printing, just nonstop, and that was just in rush orders and VIP orders. So I'm like, I need to kind of get a head start on this. So I did some artwork stuff set up on Friday night or on Saturday. Yesterday morning, printed out for a couple hours before we went and ran our errands and did everything. And then this morning, like I said, started super early so we could make sure we get all those wrapped up. But tomorrow off-ish. I'll probably work a little on some social media stuff because with it being the beginning of the month, I need to make sure all of our posts are scheduled to go. Everything that we have up for the different things, I just need to make sure those are all good to go on it. Christy, good morning to you. Coffee, and it is 80 in Memphis. Power out again. Been out off and on since last Sunday. Oh, yeah. I mean, we got hit with some storms down south. The storms that rolled through here, they kind of split around us, which we have 2 things that either happen. They split around us or they just hammer us. And they split around us. Chicago flooded out, which, one of the things that we were talking about last week was like, maybe we can run up to Chicago this weekend, enjoy some fun up there. And then I realized, oh, the stuff I wanted to do, we couldn't do because of the race. And I'm like, well, maybe we should go to the race. We could have a lot of fun there, and I have much more fun of street races, autocrosses, things like that than I am of just circle track racing. So maybe, but then the weather, and we're just like, eh. So, finally, when we got to see the race last night or see how Chicago got flooded out, that was ridiculous. I'm like, are they even going to be able to run it? They ran it last night. Rain shortened or night shortened because it was dark. But overall, hey, if you're a NASCAR fan, you either love it or hate it. Me, I love racing in general. So it was pretty cool to see. And the sounds of people's actual videos, not, the TV, but the sounds of what they were hearing there, man, that was an amazing sound over there. 84, mostly sunny, high of 93. No cup yet. Chuck, get on your cup. And Renee, good morning from rain-soaked Chicagoland. Just talking about that. Sunny on the way to 93. Water in the bottle. Coffee is brewing. Coffee is a brewing. Darren says, we've been steady, didn't get several staples that we get every year. Staples as in certain fireworks that go off. There's a couple that I wanted that I see every year on TikTok, but there's the one that it almost sounds like the helicopter, then the big boom and flash, and just one of those. But I've never been able to find it. We've got some different ones this year, and that was the thing. We'll see. It went over budget, but it was I spent way too much money this weekend on stuff, mainly on stuff for cruise, stuff for vacation, and stuff for fireworks. Which, if you didn't know, February, so end of February, we're looking at going on our anniversary trip. That'll be over Leap Day, because that'll be the first anniversary that Corey and I actually get to have, because we got married on Leap Day. So if you are interested in making a business trip out of it, we can have a little powwow. We can have breakfast meetings, and that becomes a business expense. Just saying. So I need some of my friends that were in the wedding to go, because we did that too when we were at the wedding. We were working on Kelly's website. That's when she transferred stuff over. So we did some stuff there. We talked, there. So business expense, right? I'm just saying, end of February, most likely Mexico, as long as we don't die. But we'll see how it all plays out. But I believe Mexico is where the place. So if you're interested, just let me know. You can come join the fun. Now listen, I don't need to spend all the time with you. You can do your own thing. You can do whatever you want. We can just get together for some drinks, meetings, maybe hang out a little bit. But it's completely your vacation. You don't have to hang out with me at all. QR codes on fire. Where would it go? QR codes on fireworks. Very cool. It is. And they had. So let's see. In this building, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 big screen TVs, like 52-inch TVs, whatever, with the scanner underneath it. So it'd scan it, and then you could just sit and watch it. So we're going through stuff. I mean, there was stuff where it was like the $14.99 stuff where I'm like, is this good or bad? And it was happening to be right there. So we scan. I'm like, oh, that's good. Throw it in the cart. Scan it. Oh, that's good. Throw it in the cart. Scan it. Oh, that's good. Let's throw it in the cart. So that's the kind of thing. Because before it was like, I wasn't going to spend a whole lot because I didn't know what kind of garbage trash I was going to get. Well, now I could actually see it. I'm like, ooh, that goes. So, and I don't know if the boys are bringing anything. I don't know if, because, this is the first year where it's just the littles at home. All the other kids are moved out on their own. And so we're like, is anybody coming? Well, if you want to get stuff to go ahead and bring that down too, because our cul-de-sac, we've always been kind of the fireworks family and had a good time with that. And neighbors have joined in and brought stuff, and we've lit stuff off. So, it's a good time all the way around. Plus, this will be officially breaking in the new patio furniture, because we have not used the cooler in the center of the table yet. So I'm looking forward and excited to being able to do that. And Barb, good morning from North Central Minnesota. And Alani, a cherry slush in the cup. Barb, hold that thought, Barb. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Barb. Barb, look what I got next. Look what I got next, Barb. That's my next one. There it is. Look at that. Me and Barb, we're boozing buddies today. I mean, there's no booze in it, but these would be really good with some booze, wouldn't it? But the cherry slush, phenomenal. Oh my God, I love the cherry slush. Love, love, love that cherry slush one. It is so damn good. And you're on vacation this week, right? Family in town, everybody make it safe. Are you good to go for the week? And know 5 things, right? Waiting and chilling until the kids and grandkids get back from strawberry picking at a local farm. They left at 7 a.m. Whew, that's early. Corey picked some strawberries last night. I think one of our friends is trying to do a mini farm in the city because they've got chickens and they've got bunnies and they've got, whatever. She picked some strawberries. So it was okay. Let's see. An acquaintance I know in Chicagoland several years ago that runs the Zombie Arty had a haunted house on the water that literally sank when the big storms came through. Oh, man, that is not fun. That is not fun. Really? We didn't get any Saturn missiles, colored smoke bombs, small sparklers, and some other stuff. Man, the smoke bombs and sparklers, those are just given. Like, is it me or the smoke bombs perfect for keeping bugs away? That's what we say. We just got to get those to throw some of them out there, and it keeps the bugs away. And small sparklers, perfect for the kids all the time. Those are just staples. Saturn missiles are the ones where I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe as I've gotten older, the stuff that just goes woo pop, I'm just not as much of a fan anymore. Like getting the 1,000 string of firecrackers and just let them go when I was younger. Sure, now I'm like, well, there's a waste. Like even going through it, there's a couple things where 100 $125, finales, and it was 3 minutes of just going off. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound bad. 2 minutes is going off, okay, because I start looking at them like, okay, I'm spending this and I'm getting really 15 seconds of fun. I mean, that's like, I'm not going to say that's like going to an adult entertainment place, but kind of sort of is. I'm not 100%, so I get cheap with it. That's why I like being able to see the stuff. Linda, good morning to you. Minnesota firework laws, novelty items like sparklers and snappers are legal to use at home, but explosive aerial fireworks require a permit and must be set off by a certified operator. Illinois is the same way. We're just in a bad spot, right? Because our neighbors to the north, our neighbors to the east, our neighbors to the west, our neighbors to the south, all of them 100% legal, and we are a border. Like literally, I can be in another state faster than I can be at some places in the city. That's just how it is. So very lenient on the border side of things. The police, I guarantee, will put something out there that if they will say, hey, guess what? Iowa, you got fireworks. Illinois, we got weed. So you win some, you lose some. Just don't be stupid. And they're usually pretty good. I mean, they've got better things to do, right? And so they will, and especially leading up to the 4th. Yeah, they'll come out. There's some a-holes out there that start in like June, but usually, the 3rd, the 4th, those nights they're pretty lenient on it. As long as you're shut down by 10 o'clock, they might say, hey, chill out. Their biggest problem that they run into is that most things that lead to issues involve alcohol, right? So, be responsible. We had an altercation a couple of years back, and I was stone sober, and that was the thing. I'm like, I'm stone sober with this. Why? Because I was taking care of all the fireworks, and it scares the hell out of me to even think about that and having some issues with it. So maybe now, as the boys are getting older and the boys are in their 20s, and hey, it's just something, it's time to pass the torch, literally pass the torch. You guys have fun with it. But then they're in trouble if they get caught, not me. I'm just watching. Right? But yeah, it is. We're in here like that. Linda, not big into fireworks. We've had people there popping things off since Friday night. Dogs hate it. Our dogs hate it too. So their dogs are on meds anyway for stuff. But then while we were there at the fireworks place, they had these peanut butter squares. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're something that's supposed to calm a dog. So we're gonna try that on it. But we've had people lighting them off June, middle of, and each night it's gotten progressively more. Saturday night was a big one around here. But everything was done by 10 o'clock last night. Same thing, wasn't as big, but done by 10 o'clock. My daughter brought me a case of Sorted Melania to try. I like them so far. Yes, you get the same thing I did because it's got that one in it, and then it's got the Cosmic Stardust in it, and I think it's got one other one in it. If you can ever find the Witch's Brew, that's a standalone one. Oh, caramel apple, that one is amazing. Let's see. I need to answer this right here real quick. Yes, as long as we have the order in the next hour and you select, where's it at? Select same day prints and overnight shipping, right? Overnight shipping, it will print and ship today. The cutoff for same day prints, right? Yeah, cutoff for same day prints is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. CST. There it is. So somebody was just asking me, if they could, if I ordered same day, will I have it by Wednesday? Well, you can't have it tomorrow because 4th of July. You should have it Wednesday. So you just need to make sure that it's in the next hour. So by 10 a.m. Central, you need to make sure that you're selecting same day print service and overnight shipping. You do those two things, it's going to print and ship, and we're going to get back out to you. I got asked to bring out the Fobble machine to the station tomorrow for the littles. I love that. I was able to I don't think I commented on the video, but man, that was awesome to see. That was so cool. It was, and was that your own creation, or was that a standalone thing that you got? Because I thought I dug that. That was pretty damn cool there. So yeah, so for us, they said DTF. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I need to bring up that other side because I need to get into finding the um, what's that thing that I called the goal sheet. So that way we can get into the goals. We can see where everything is. We're going to do that on Wednesday. And I want you to be able to get in there too. I want you to be able to set goals. I want you to let's see, where is it at? Where is it at? I'm not even sure which one it's under. There's temperature pricing, memberships. No, I think I have it listed under goals. But I want you to get in there. I want you to put your stuff in there. I want you to see where you're doing with it. Where you're doing with it. Are you on track for what you need to do? Do you feel comfortable with with your goals set is for the year? If not, what can we do to change those? Because I need to get in here and then I need to find it because I will post the link in the comments here so you're able to check it. Let's see, because there are some of you that got some stuff in here, and yeah, we'll get the rest of you guys in here. So I just need to find. There's the responses. I think it was under forms, wasn't it? It was under forms. Yeah, that's what it was. It was under forms. I'm like, why can't I find it? We're going to look and find it real quick. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead. I will post a link here. Post it everywhere else. If you have not did it, then you're going to do it. Let's see. Is this it? I think this is it here. We're going to see. Yeah, goals. Goals. Cool. Send. And then grab the link. What do I need? I need the link, right? Shorten link, copy, and I'm going to put it over here in the notepad so I have that and I can put it there. And then you guys I'm going to put it in here and you guys are going to set some goals, right? Because I'm going to tell you goal setting is where it's at and it'll help you out. So let's see. We'll put that in the comments here. It is it's one of these weird things, so forms.gla, blah, 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 blah. So you need to click it, right copy, paste, do all that, get in there for it. I'll post it in the groups to set goals. We're going to do that Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, we might go a little longer because we're going to talk goals, where we are with stuff, what we're going to do. So I'm going to spend some time thinking about it. Something else that like I said, I'm taking this marketing class and learning different ways to use AI for our business, to help generate content, to help keep things on schedule. And the big part of it is taking action, right? I need to accept responsibility for things that aren't working and take action to make things work. And when I was talking to a few people about, what we do, how our business is, and, the things that we do this, 3 times a week and that, they're like, well, you have that as a podcast too, right? I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about, how to do it. Like, you can set it up as a podcast. You can use software. It'll pull all of this, put it in audio format, and then upload it to your host service, which can then distribute it. So that's definitely going to be one of the goals, is to set up for a podcast. Will we get any listeners? I don't know. Will we get any downloads? I don't know. But for the minimal cost that it is, I think maybe $20-$30 a month, if we can get our message to more people, help more people setting goals. Hey, this could be a daily thing, or, we just do, this every morning. I don't know if I can commit that much to it because I like kind of the way that it's set up now. And we'll see how it plays out. But that is one of our goals. We'll let you in on a little secret for there as we change things for the rest of the year. We just have to do it, right? We just have to do it for there. So get your goals in, put it in there. If there's anything else, I think we got it covered. Like I said, ours, we got DTF, we got ship, we've got clean, we've got cook, we've got invoices. I just had a few, looks like another order come in. So it looks like people are still wanting same day stuff, which is awesome. Like I said, they have until 10 o'clock to get those, and then we'll get them out of here. Darren got it at a Halloween trade show we go to. Very nice. I thought maybe you got creative with it, Darren. Good morning, Bree. It's Monday, back from a week vacation. I have way more than 5 things to do today. So you came back from a week's vacation to work a day and then take a day off? Well, that doesn't sound fun at all. That doesn't sound fun at all. All right. But we're going to get going. We got stuff to do. You got stuff to do. Pay attention to the groups today. Remember, use the code USA. That's going to save you 20% off all your DTF transfers. We will, as long as the orders are in by 10 o'clock, so you have an hour, and they are, what are the two things that I said? You have to select same day print to make a print today, and whatever your shipping thing is. So we'll get those out. But for the most part, we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to put the goal list out there. You're going to fill that out. Everybody is going to have an amazing time. And then we're going to reconvene here on Wednesday, right? Wednesday morning. Tomorrow is 4th. Yeah. Tomorrow's 4th of July. This whole week is going to throw me off because of scheduling. Like, we need to order stuff here, so it's here on Thursday or Friday or Wednesday or Thursday, because 4th is on a Tuesday. Ordering stuff on Wednesday, hopefully it'll show up. So there's a lot of stuff going on this week. So hopefully we will see you back here with all your digits intact on Wednesday morning. You guys have a happy and safe 4th of July until Wednesday morning. We do this 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications so when we go live, you can come join us. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.